Look down at your feet. Right now. Beneath the pavement. Under the grass. And inside the walls of your house. A massive, silent empire is at work. We usually only notice them when they're marching toward a dropped piece of cookie. But ants are arguably the most successful civilization on this planet. If you took every single ant on Earth and put him on a giant scale, they would weigh about the same as all 8 billion humans combined. We aren't the masters of this world. We're just living on top of theirs. To understand an ant, you have to stop thinking about it as an individual. An ant is more like a single cell in a much larger body. Biologists call an ant colony a superorganism. Every single ant has a specific job, and they perform it with a level of selflessness that humans can't even imagine. There are the foragers who find food, the soldiers who defend the nest, and the nurses who tend to the larvae. At the center of it all is the queen. She isn't a leader in the way we think of a president. She doesn't give orders. She is the biological heart of the colony, the only one capable of laying eggs to keep the empire alive. But if the queen isn't giving orders, how does a colony of 1 million ants decide what to do? They do it through a sophisticated language of smell. Ants communicate using chemicals called pheromones. When an ant finds a piece of food, it leaves a smell trail on the ground as it heads back to the nest. Other ants pick up the scent and follow it. The more ants that follow the trail, the stronger the scent becomes, creating a chemical highway. When the food is gone, the trail fades away. It's an incredibly efficient, decentralized system that works without a single boss in charge. And don't let their size fool you. Ants are the ultimate engineers. Some species, like the leafcutter ants of South and Central America, build underground cities that can span 30 feet across and go 15 feet deep. To build these, they have to move 40 tons of earth. These nests aren't just holes in the ground. They have sophisticated ventilation systems to keep the air fresh and waste rooms, where they dump their trash to keep the colony hygienic. Leafcutters are also the world's first farmers. They don't actually eat the leaves they carry. Instead, they take them deep underground, chew them into a paste, and use that paste to grow a specific type of fungus. That fungus is their only source of food. They've been practicing agriculture for over 50 million years, long before humans even existed. But it's not all peaceful farming. The world of ants is a world of constant, brutal warfare. Some species are slave makers that raid other colonies, steal their larvae, and raise them to work for their own empire. Others, like the terrifying army ants, don't build nests at all. They are a living river of millions of hunters, moving across the forest floor and consuming almost any living thing in their path. They are so coordinated that they can even use their own bodies to build bridges over gaps or create living nests by clinging to one another to protect the queen. Then there are the fire ants, who have mastered the art of the flood. When their homes are submerged, they link their legs together to form a living, waterproof raft. The queen and the larvae stay safe in the middle, and the raft can float for weeks until it hits dry land. If you ever see a floating mat of ants during a flood, don't touch it. They are highly defensive and will sting simultaneously. Ants also have some of the strangest relationships in the animal kingdom. Some species of ants act as ranchers for aphids, tiny insects that suck sap from plants. The ants protect the aphids from predators, and in exchange, they milk the aphids for a sugary liquid called honeydew. They will even carry the aphids to the best plants to make sure they stay well fed. It's a perfect, tiny version of human cattle farming. Despite their incredible power, ants are vital to our environment. They are the garbage collectors of the world, cleaning up dead organic matter. They aerate the soil better than earthworms do, allowing water and oxygen to reach plant roots. Without them, our ecosystems would likely collapse under the weight of their own waste. From the tiny sidewalk ant to the massive colonies of the Amazon, these insects have survived for over 100 million years. They've seen the dinosaurs come and go, and they've adapted to almost every environment on Earth, from the hottest deserts to the coldest forests. So, the next time you see a lone ant scouting across your kitchen counter, take a moment to appreciate the incredible complexity behind those tiny antennae. You aren't just looking at a pest. You're looking at a scout for one of the most powerful and ancient empires in history. Does the idea of a superorganism, where no one is in charge, make you appreciate ant intelligence more? Or does a living river of insects still give you the creeps? Thanks for watching.